This is the Rangers Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Texas Rangers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, July is here, and not only are the Rangers undefeated so far this month, they are finally looking like the Rangers again. Finally, as they wrap up the series and the homestand with another blowout of the Baltimore Orioles, this time a shutout, 6-0. And here we go. Welcome into the Rangers Postcast, your team every day, and in our case, your team every single game. My name is Jeff Biggs, longtime host and reporter. Thank you very much for watching Locked On Sports Rangers, your destination after every single game. You can also find us on the Locked On Rangers podcast feed. That is where you will find the outstanding work of Bryce Paterick each and every day. Bryce, I know, will have a lot to say about this one in what should be a great off-day show tomorrow before the Rangers begin what will be a very fun but important, significant first half 10-game road trip to wrap up before they go into the All-Star break. But a lot of good things tonight. Perfect way to wrap up the homestand and to head on the road for, as I said, what will be a big trip. And a lot, as I said, kind of turning the corner, turning the page into July. Things are starting to go in the other direction, in the good direction for the Rangers. And let's hope that they will be able to continue and keep it going when they hit the road. All right, here we go.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Well, I'll tell you what, after the big win last night, we got the big news today. Wow. Didn't really see, I mean, we speculated about it. We have talked about it for a little while now, but to actually see it go down, that was the surprise. And it was a surprise when I got the notification on my phone this afternoon. Josh Young sent down to AAA Round Rock. Jake Berger's rehab went better than expected, and so instead of rejoining the team on Friday, Berger was back in the lineup tonight, batting seventh as the DH. But more importantly, this is clearly a big move. I know it was not an easy move or an easy decision to make, but the Rangers need to get Josh Young right. They need to help him fix his swing. And as we've been saying now for a while now, unfortunately, pitching is just really, really good at this level. And it's really, really hard to try to kind of fix yourself at this level. And it really did become like an avalanche for Josh. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. So, hey, you know what? Hopefully it will be a quick trip for him. He'll have a chance to just catch his breath, exhale, and just really lock in on getting his swing right. And I know they're going to do everything that they can to help him. And as they even said tonight on the TV broadcast, I mean, they want him back up. I mean, we've said this on this show, hitting aside, I mean, he's an all-star. He's a Gold Glove caliber third baseman. I mean, he is great, excellent, defensively. So they want to get him back ASAP. So that was the big news. But with that said, it sounds like Wyatt and Evan Carter will be back with the team on Friday and Saturday. Good news there. Those will be two more big additions along with Jake Berger. And so, I mean, the Rangers are finally getting healthy. Tell you what, Dane Dunning, who did a really nice job tonight pitching the final 3 innings. I know you can say, well, yeah, big deal. It was already 6-0 and the game was over. But tell you what, I mean, the Orioles, anytime you get shut out in a game, it's embarrassing. You don't want to do that. And they were trying to at least get a run or at least score to avoid the shutout. And Dane Dunning, I thought, looked like he looked like himself again. And man, I mean, you put him into the mix, if he can continue to be a plus like that. I mean, he looked in command. He looked in control, looked like he knew what he was doing. He looked comfortable, confident, and I thought he threw the ball really, really well. So that was very encouraging. But tonight, though, I mean, it was really, and I'll get to Nate in a minute, but I mean, it was all about Marcus Semien and Corey Seager. I mean, they not only both extended their hitting streaks to 8 straight, they both hit huge home runs. Marcus Semien getting the party started with his 3-run blast in the bottom of the third. That was awesome. I mean, just to see him just crush that ball in a key situation with 2 men on. Look, you guys know. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of those so far this season. So it's good to see the long ball coming back for the Rangers. And then Corey, I mean, his leadoff solo smash in the bottom of the 5th, 420 feet. I mean, that was a beauty. That was awesome. And I don't want to leave out Ezekiel Duran and his clutch 2-run single for him. I mean, he's had a lot of trials and adversity, and he's playing in a really weird situation of playing a little bit, not playing different positions, doing different things, and you never hear him complaining. You never hear, I mean, he's always trying to help, whether it's base running, bunting, fielding, hitting. And so I was really, really happy for him to get that hit tonight. But in addition to all that, hey, tonight was not date night, it was Nate night. Great to see Nathan Eovaldi back. I mean, he looked just like he did before the injury. That was great. 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, 72 pitches, and I mean, he had everything going. The cutter was awesome. I mean, when you can throw that for strikes, forget about it. With his fastball, got the splitter in there a little bit, the curve. I mean, man, tell you what, if he comes back, and I mean, he is back, but I mean, if he's good and he and DeGrom kind of get this thing going, and Kumar and Jack pick up their game in the second half, could be fun, man. I'm excited. I'm going to be watching, and I want to see what they can do. And so, hey, again, great win tonight. Had to win tonight. I mean, as big as the bounce back was last night, had to win tonight to win the series. They did that, and now let's see what they can do on what should be. It's a tough road trip, but certainly one the Rangers can handle. 3 in San Diego, 4 in Anaheim, and then 3 back here against the Astros in Texas. So looking forward to that. Nice day out for the team tomorrow, and then we'll get the fireworks going on Friday on the 4th. All right, here we go. When we come back, want to hear from you via the comment crew, the Rangers comment crew. We will do that coming up next. But hey, tonight the Rangers get the win. They shut out the Orioles 6-0. This is the Rangers Postcast. All right, I want to tell you about what's going on over at Supply House, because you can get supplies you need from the site that is made for the skilled trades. Supply House, whether you're in plumbing, HVAC, or electrical work, Supply House is the reliable way to order products online. Their easy-to-use website is packed with helpful resources and the latest product info to help you get the job done right. Plus, with a complete inventory of over 200,000 parts from 400 plus top brands, you will find exactly what you need delivered fast from coast to coast. And if you need help with an order, Supply House offers expert support and industry-leading service, so you will always talk to a real person. Join the Trademaster program today at supplyhouse.com/TM and start ordering plumbing, HVAC, and electrical supplies with just a few clicks. Plus, you can use promo code SH5 for 5% off your first order. That's supplyhouse.com. And if you ever wish that managing your money felt easier, with Monarch Money, it can. Whether you're growing your savings or planning a big purchase, Monarch Money puts you in the driver's seat. It's like having your own personal CFO, giving you full visibility and control over your finances. Monarch Money is more than a budgeting app. It's a complete financial command center. You can track all your accounts, your investments, and spending all in one place. So in addition to managing your money, you are also building wealth. And the cool thing is it has everything in one app, right? Makes that easy. And if you share finances with someone else, Monarch can help you stay on the same page. So take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com, code LOCKEDONMLB for half off your first year. All right, we are back. Rangers Postcast as the Rangers get it done. They wrap up the homestand and the series. They get the win over the Orioles 6-0. They get the shutout. Nice way to wrap things up. And let's get things started with you via the Rangers comment crew. CR leads off tonight. CR says, rough night for the Victory Plus sports app. I had a couple issues kind of midway through the game, but only lasted a couple minutes, and then everything was okay for me. But I feel your pain. I've been there. It's frustrating. I think in addition to that, it's kind of scary that I hear these commercials every night. Like, I find myself just randomly, I'm by myself walking to my car or something saying, "That's a great lawn." I mean, thank goodness they stopped the Taco Tuesday. But I know them all, Alf says, these are the Rangers that are fun to watch, firing on all cylinders. Keep it going, peagle up, and have a safe and happy 4th. Yeah, to you as well, Alf. Not sure if you're going to be around, but hope that you can be with us over the weekend when they're in San Diego. Texas Hobby Bin says, boom. Safe to say we own the O's. Yeah, 4 out of 6. Good series win. Let's keep it up. Yeah, well said. Got to keep it going on the road trip. Isaac Harlan says, what a fun and perfect game. Rangers don't allow a run and only use 2 pitchers, Eovaldi and Dunning. Wow, good for Dunning to not allow any runs. Nice blowout win. Yeah, nice summary there, Isaac. Yeah, I mean, the big hits, good pitching, bullpen got a nice rest. They'll get the day off tomorrow. Just, again, perfect way to wrap up the homestand. Alf adds, awesome having Nate and Dane back. Loving the backup guys contributing. Yes, I agree. Well said. And again, having Evan and Wyatt back this weekend is going to be even better. That's going to be great. Al says, I'm a little nervous about Peterson coming back. I'm hoping he doesn't have rotten apples syndrome. Yeah, I still think I haven't heard an official update. Maybe Bryce has, but I still think we're a little bit of ways from Jock coming back. Before I go, I will run by another rumor involving an Arizona Diamondback. Remember, Josh played with them last season. Ragamuffinable says Rangers still have a chance. Pitching is best in baseball. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue that. Last I checked, pitching. pitching. The offense can come around, but you got to have that foundation, and they have it right now for sure. Dave Myers says, fantastic, complete game. Shirley, Alf's wife. Hi, Shirley. Hey, thanks for jumping in. Sincerely. Good evening to you as well. What a game. Yeah, it was. It was a really good game, and I'm really happy to see them playing better. And let's keep it going on this road trip. But glad that you can jump in when you can. And again, thank you for supporting us and your husband, who is a great guy, and love that he is such a big part of the show. Alf says losing Malley hurt. Kumar needs to step it up now. Good test for a young pitcher. Well, I'll tell you what, in his last 3 starts, Kumar has been outstanding. ERA under 2. I mean, he has been lights out. Whatever message that they needed to send after the nightmare in Tampa, it worked. He got it, and he's doing great. And I hope he'll keep it going. And I hope that Jack will do so as well. And Alf, yeah, I agree. Young, it will absolutely help. They need him. I mean, he's not just a throwaway guy. I mean, they need to get him right and get him back up here ASAP. BB says a blowout followed by a shutout. Yeah, I like that. Well written. Well done. Appreciate that. Alf, thank you for the kind words. I agree with you. Malley could come back, and we'll see. I think they're being super duper double extra cautious, and as I said last night, I think it will all depend on, if they're in contention, and I think he's feeling better, I think they'll bring him back. But if worst case scenario they don't, which I don't think is going to happen, I don't think he'll pitch. I'd be surprised, but we'll see. Could be wrong. We'll see. Mike Clark says good win. Al says RCC, and thank you, Shirley, and thank you, Al, for those kind of words. I'm humbled, and I appreciate that. Mike says, is Josh Young trade bait now? I don't think so. I really don't. I think he's one of their cornerstone young players, and I think they just want to get him right. But I'm never going to say never, depending on what happens. And Texas Hobby Bin says, sending Young down surprised me and didn't surprise me at the same time. Yeah, you just didn't know what they wanted to do. And like I said, I think the X factor for me was that, they gave him that 4 games or whatever it was a couple weeks ago. So I'm not sure. Brandon says, what happened to the Orioles? Seems like they get blown out by every team they play this year. Yeah, their starting pitching has not been what they had hoped for, and they've just had their bullpen has not been what they had hoped for. And I think, like we talked about, and I think Brandon, they're a great example. When you get off to a really bad start, and they really got off to a bad start, they put themselves in such a bad hole. I mean, they're playing better, but it's almost too big of a hole. Whereas the Rangers, they put themselves in a hole, but not as big. And thankfully, they didn't break the team. I mean, the pitching has been there all season long. The offense just done enough to keep them within striking distance. Now we're finally seeing the offense come to life, and thankfully it's not too late. But for the O's, they're in a tough spot for sure, in a tough division. And again, also like we talked about, very similar. I think Baltimore and even the Rangers, a couple of teams that were, crowned and expected by a lot of people to do a lot of big things this season. And as I said many times, for a lot of teams, when you're favored and you're expected to win and expected to dominate, it's hard, especially for young teams. All right, really quickly before I go, yeah, I agree with you, Brandon. Really, yeah, they did. They thought that they were a dynasty 2 years ago, and it has not played out that way this season for sure. Really quickly, ESPN did another one of their, one team, what every team should do, and they did a column on like a player, either a player that a team should trade away, or a player that a team should trade for. And for the Rangers, they said that the Rangers should make a trade for Arizona's DH / first baseman, Josh Naylor. They say that, I'm reading verbatim here from the ESPN column. You may have seen it, maybe you didn't, but it says, even though the Rangers are looking up at the wild card leaders, they don't want to give up on a season where they have DeGrom, Nathan Eovaldi, and Tyler Mahle, although he's out. Something that we have said repeatedly, you can't waste the pitching that they've had this season. The Rangers rank 22nd in the majors in OPS and last at DH. So even factoring this weird season, Naylor is a solution for either first base or DH, especially considering their DHs this past week included, as they said, light hitting journeyman Sam Haggerty and whichever catcher was not starting. So they say get Josh Naylor. Now, to his credit, I mean, he's got a good OPS over 800, got 10 home runs, 53 RBIs. So he certainly, to me, kind of fits that mold of a guy that will, have good at bats, will get on base, and can hit the ball out of the ballpark. So we'll see. Again, Chris Young, we talked about this the other night, kind of made it clear this upcoming road trip for him is really going to answer a lot of the questions that we have thrown about here. And so we'll see. But I wanted to just share that with you, just tuck that away. And as I said, we'll see what happens. One more, Isaac said Orioles were the team that the Rangers smoked in 2023, and they had a great regular season that year, and now they have fallen off. Yeah, they have. Yeah, baseball is very unique in that way. In the NFL and the NBA, I mean, for the most part, what teams are going to be legit and contend to be playoff teams. You have a little bit of that at the top with baseball, but really it all depends on the season, and who gets hot, who gets off to a good start, who can stay healthy, all those things. And like I said, it's very difficult when you're favored and you're crowned, and then you get off to a slow start, and it's bad. We've seen it, right? All right, hey, great show tonight. Thank you everybody for getting in. Appreciate you very much. Enjoy the off day tomorrow. Be safe. If you're going to be traveling, be safe. And if you can join me over the weekend, I'll be here. I'll be every game on the trip, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you can join me, great. If you're busy with your family, that's more important. Take time, spend time with your family. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the 4th. We are truly blessed to live in the greatest country, not only in the world, but in the history of the world. And we need to enjoy that and appreciate that. And so I hope you have a great 4th. And again, if you can join us, be a part of the show, please do. But in the meantime, enjoy this win tonight. It was a good one, a lot of good things, and it feels good to see the Rangers playing like we thought they would a couple months ago. Final score tonight, the Rangers blank the Baltimore Orioles 6-0 to wrap up the homestand and win the series. This has been the Rangers Postcast.